Good evening, everyone. I'm Shubh Agarwal, a CA finalist and an entrepreneur in sustainability from Ahmedabad. Just a few weeks ago, the eyes of the world were fixed on Belém, Brazil. The famous COP30 session was underway, and the Amazon was on the hot seat, quite literally. From its inception, COP has promoted dialogue to facilitate sustainability. Yet, these dialogues often fail when it comes to the most important part, that is action. We see a recurring pattern. Exploitative countries keep promising funds to help developing countries transition. Yet, the promised billions and trillions of money hasn't come as of yet. They fail to commit the funds and the mechanism to distribute them. Let us be very clear. These nations became developed by exploiting others, and they have shown little intention to repay that debt. This brings us, the developing nations, to a turning point. We must turn our backs on dependency and shift our focus entirely to self-resiliency. My dear friends, हमारी पहचान भारत से है, विश्व गुरु भारत, a land known by many names, but always defined by its wisdom. As Dr. K.G. Suresh said earlier, the crisis is staring at us, and it falls upon us to teach sustainability and self reliance to the world. It is our responsibility to show how nations can work together and rise, not by waiting for handouts, but by building solutions. Coming from a multidisciplinary background and as an HP Dream champion for social impact, I believe my duty is not just to attend these conferences, but to innovate and implement. I live in Ahmedabad, an urban heat island. My city has a bold goal for net zero by 2070, but goals are for the future. We need action today. Our city faces two massive interconnected crises. First, the waste crisis. We are expanding and rebuilding our city constantly. The debris of the old city is cast aside into landfills as garbage. But I tell you, this isn't garbage. It is an urban mine. We have valuable resources sitting in our rubble. Yet, we treat it like trash. We must circularize this economy. Second, the health crisis. Ahmedabad is arguably diabetes and cardiovascular disease capital in India. As our city heats up, the heart struggles. There is a direct link between rising temperature and cardiac arrest. Through my work, we are tackling this by training citizens in CPR and building public health resilience. We are proving that we cannot fix the climate without fixing public health. So, what is the path forward? The answer lies in open source solutions. If we solve the waste problem in Ahmedabad, we shouldn't patent it behind high walls. We should share the playbook with Jakarta, with Lagos, with Belém. We need to democratize our data. If I find a way to cool down a neighborhood using recycled construction waste, that knowledge belongs to the world. This is the true spirit of Vishwaguru. Not dominance, but leadership through service. Let us build a resilient Ahmedabad so that when the world asks, how do we survive the next 30 years, we don't just give them a speech, we give them a blueprint. Thank you. Jai Hind.